how to use the Indiana Spatial Data Portal multi-file download tool. In this tutorial, you will learn what the Indiana Spatial Data Portal is and what it can do for you. Next, you will find out why University Information Technology Services at IU developed the ISDP multi-file download tool and why you may want to install it on your computer. Lastly, you will become familiar with 4 different methods for discovering data when using the multi-file download tool. Let's get started now. The Indiana Spatial Data Portal is a website that provides access to Indiana geospatial data. To navigate to the online portal, go to gis.iu.edu. The system uses a database and server-based software to enable users to discover and download imagery. There are 2 methods for downloading data from this portal. You can use the single file download interface, or you can install an application on your local computer which will allow you to download multiple files with a single request. To download a single file, click on the Download Data link in the navigation pane and then click on Single File. A new window appears and you see the single file download interface. From here, you can navigate to a file that you are interested in and then download it by clicking on its link. If you need to download a large number of files, this can be a time-consuming process. That is why University Information Technology Services at IU developed the ISDP multi-file download tool. Since the multi-file download tool is not a web-based utility, the link listed in the navigation pane does not take you directly to a page where you can begin using the tool. Instead, the link takes you to a web page where you can download the application. Let's click on the link now. At the top of the window, you see the IU logo. When you are ready to download the tool, you can click on this logo or on the Download Tool link underneath the logo. For help with the installation of this tool, you can click on the Installation Instructions link beneath the IU logo. If you want to learn more about the tool, scroll down on the page to read about the tool's purpose, who needs it, how it works, etc. In this tutorial, I will assume that you have already installed the tool and you are ready to begin using it. When you install the ISDP tool, a crimson-colored IU shortcut icon appeared on your desktop and in the Start menu. Double-click the shortcut icon now. If you are opening the application for the first time, the ISDP Download Tool 2.0 Help window will appear. If you have not already done so, you will need to create a new account. If you need help with this process, click on the Create New Account link in the navigation pane of this window. After creating your account, close the ISDP Download Tool 2.0 Help window and log into the application using your email address and your password. You will see a map of Indiana in the middle of the screen. Just above the map, you see 4 tabs. Each of these tabs provides a different way to select files. Your first option is to select an area of interest from the map. Let's do this now. First, verify that the Select Files from Map tab is active. On the map that is displayed, click on Marion County. Now let's click on Indianapolis West Quad. A list of files appears on the right. Locate the file called 2008 National Agriculture Imagery Program. To open this folder, click on the small plus sign in front of its checkbox. Open the Quarter Quad folder. You see 2 folders. One is called ECW and the other is called GeoTIFF. Open these folders now. Notice that the ECW file is 25.38 megabytes and the GeoTIFF file is 159.47 megabytes. ECW is a compressed format. This GeoTIFF is an uncompressed format. Choose the appropriate format based on your needs and available bandwidth. Since the metadata folder provides a lot of useful information, we will also put a check next to it. To learn more about how metadata can be used, refer to the tutorial called How Do I Find Information About ISDP Datasets? Now we have the files we need selected. Click the Download Checked Files button, which is located at the top of the screen underneath the tabs. A Download ISDP Files dialog box will appear. Click on the Select button and navigate to the folder where you want to store the files. Click on the Start Download button. When the download is complete, the zip files will be available in the folder that you specified earlier. You will need to extract the files before you can begin using them. If you need help with this process, see the tutorial in this series called Downloading, Unpacking, and Viewing ISDP Data. You can also select files by place name, such as county, township, USGS quad, or city. To use this option, you begin by clicking on the Select Files by Place Name tab. Let's say we know we want to search for data sets that give us information about the city of Albany. We can click on the drop-down arrow at the end of the city field and choose the name of the city from the list. Next, we will click on the List City Files button. All available files for Albany will be listed at the bottom of the screen. Let's open the folder called 2005 Indiana Map Natural Color Orthos Spring. When we select this folder, all of the subfolders are also selected. If you attempted to download this entire folder, you would be requesting 82 files with a total size of almost 4 gigabytes. This is a large data transfer request. Only high-performance networks would support such a large request. Since I don't need all of these images, I will click on the main folder once again to deselect it. This deselects all subfolders as well. Let's open the folder called Township Mosaics, and then the subfolder called Mr. Sid MG3. Now I will check the files that I am interested in downloading. To download these files, I could click on the Download Checked Files button, just as we did before. The third option for downloading multiple files was designed specifically for users who are already familiar with the available datasets in the system. If you know which datasets you want to download without looking through a list, you can use the Select Files by Dataset tab. 3 fields will appear. You can choose the specific dataset you want from the first drop-down menu. In the next field, you can select the category of files that you want to download. In this case, I will choose the High Resolution category, which contains 1,255 files. Since these files are only available as GeoTIFFs, the option next to Format is grayed out. To see a list of all the files in this dataset, so you can choose the ones you want to download, click on the List Files button. At this point, you could select all the files or folders that you are interested in downloading, and then click the Download Checked Files button. There is one other method available for downloading files. If you have downloaded datasets in the past, you can use the Previous Downloads tab. After clicking on this tab, click on the Show All Orders button. All files that you have downloaded in the past will be listed, and you can select the ones you want to download again. As with each of these other methods, after you select the folders or files you want, the Download Checked Files button will appear, and you can continue by clicking the button. If you are interested in learning more about the datasets, go to gis.iu.edu and click on the Dataset Information link in the navigation pane. If you need specific information about individual files that you download, such as when an aerial photograph was taken or who the photograph was taken by, go to the tutorial in this series called How Do I Find Information About ISDP Datasets? Thank you for watching this tutorial, which was created by UITS IT Training and Education at Indiana University.